Hi Aquarius, my sun sign brothers and sisters, welcome to your week ahead taroscope with me, Raphael from Radiant Reality. It's an absolute pleasure to have you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for joining me. Quick note, I just want to say a massive thank you so much for your patience. I know I said that there was a lots of new stuff coming to the channel soon, and I stand by my word on that. Thank you for your patience, and I know there's been no monthlies. I know there's a lot of people that are like, okay, what's going on here, right? And I promise you, I am going to show up for you guys in so many awesome new ways. I just need you to bear with me because there's a lot going on behind the camera at this moment in time as well. So thank you for your patience, and just know that I will continue to show up for you guys the way that you do for me. Before we start, as always, I would like to bless my decks of cards with all forms of love, light, peace, prosperity, and abundance. And I pray that the messages that come through are ultimately clear and concise, and they help you on your path to your highest vibrational good. So for your okay, so it's just jumped straight out the deck, and it is, oh my goodness, the Fool card, right? New things, new places, new people, new energies. This is a reset button in some way, shape, or form, right? This is new everything in all of these different areas of life. And remember, the Fool card is an invitation to switch it up in a way, right? To change something about your life in all of these different areas of life. One of the things about the Fool card, sometimes it's an invitation to invert your reality, right? Which means to do the complete opposite to whatever you've been doing at this moment in time. For your actions and options this week, you've got the Seven of Wands, right? So this week, fighting new battles, right? This is, so wherever it is in your world that you have, you know, Einstein's definition of madness was to do the same thing over and over and expect a different result. Where you've been doing that, or where you've been guilty of that, this week you are going to be pushed by life in some way, shape, or form, not only to defend yourself, but also to fight new battles, right? So if there's something that you've been working for, you know, going over and over in your mind, maybe you've just been having the same sort of experience show up and you're like, you know what, I'm so done with this. Well, this week you are being told to really truthfully be done with it. And because it's the Seven of Wands, the options that are available to you this week are to finally hash it out, either with a person or with a situation, whatever the case might be. For your communications and conversations, you've got the World card. This is a new community, right? This is new community, new connections with people, with new people, right? The World card itself is communities. It's, you know, aside from the world, it's new communities. It's a level up card. This is the beginning of the Major Arcana, the Fool card, and this is the completion of the Major Arcana, the World card. So when it comes to work, career, the communications, the level of communication is that much bigger, and also this is going to have an impact on your work and your career moving forward. Now you've got this with the Seven of Wands, so I will say there is an element this week where you may feel something shows up or comes up in your world and you have a really strong desire or a really strong feeling that you want to get involved in this. Maybe, you know, there's some battle that you feel like you need to be a part of. If it's an old one, stay out of it. If it's something new that you feel like becoming a bit of an activist about, maybe this is a part of it. Now, for those of you that are studying or in some form of academia, if you are studying and you are completing your studies, I can tell you, even though it's been a bit of a fight, you will, you know, you've got a last little slog going on here, but you will come through it and you will pass and reach that new level. If you are, you know, if you've put in your application, etc., what I can tell you is whatever your first choice of college or university was or is, you will get the one that you want, but you may have to fight a little for it. So this is like, and it's the same for those of you that are employed, there might be a second interview kind of situation going on here. So it's like, you might think, well, you know, it went really well, I've got it in the bag. And I will say that you absolutely have, but there's a second interview. There's a second sort of level or layer to this where you're going to have to kind of really show them, right, why they made the right choice. And more importantly, why you are the right person to take a chance on. If you are a business owner, entrepreneur, solopreneur, person that works for themselves, not only is new communities coming in, but it's also there's a chance for you to fight for a bid of some sort. So maybe somebody approaches you and says, look, there's a contract going. Maybe you go for a contract with your business, and in order to go for it or in order to get it, it's like you're having to look at this and say, right, okay, what makes me better than any of the competition that is out there that could do this at this moment in time? You got to fight for it this week, Aquarius, right? You've really got to show up for yourself. When it comes to those of you that are retired and no longer working, it's not going to be familial stuff this week that's the highlight. It's going to be community stuff, whether this is your local area or a community or a group association that you're a part of. And it also means that in some way, shape or form, this is about all of us Aquarians, whether we're employed, business owners or whatever. It's about really getting not just our arguments, but it's like about refining your argument, right? It's about really getting clear on, okay, well, this is why I'm fighting for this, but how do I express this in a way where the message hits home rather than the way that I'm delivering that message? For your love and relations, if you are single and looking to mingle, that is like literally a declaration, right? That is new love that makes itself, or certainly the possibility of new love that makes itself available to you. The Knight of Cups is an offer that comes to you, so you won't have to search for it, right? And you've got this, it will come from or in a new community of some sort. So love this for you. If you are partnered, married or in a long-term commitment, the Knight of Cups is your significant other, bringing something forward that for you, it might, especially because you've got the World card, right? It might feel to you like your partner is leveling up the way that they connect with you, the way that they love you, the way that they show up for you. In some way, shape or form, it's like you're feeling, okay, you know what? I really feel supported by my partner at the moment, and I can tell that they're in it with me. And then finally, for your money and materials, you've got the Six of Cups. So the Six of Cups is the past. The Fool is pretty much, the present, but, more sort of really concerned with the future, because it's about leaping into the unknown. So when it comes to your finances and your resources, there is a gift of some sort that's coming to you that you either didn't expect or didn't realize would happen. So this could be a bonus when it comes to your work. It could be a tip. It could be, some really amazing work that comes your way. Financially, this is some kind of blessing really that shows up for you in regards to or response to past efforts. So something that you've already done secures the bag this week. And it could be that an old idea finally becomes, possible for you to set into motion and becomes lucrative now. When it comes to your physical health and vitality, especially because you've got the Seven of Wands here, I will say if you are single and out there mingling and having fun and all the rest of it, just be careful, right? Just, if you're having casual encounters, etc., make sure that you are following precautions and all the rest of it, because the chances are, it's not a guarantee, but those two cards together do suggest that there's possible that you could leave with more than a smile, right? And we don't want that. When it comes to when it comes to your home and environment, the Six of Cups with the Fool card is a beautiful energy for the home. Especially because the Six of Cups, especially with the Fool card, it's like there's a sense of coming home here. There's a sense of feeling really a lot more settled maybe than you have in a very long time. So love that for you. All right. With that said, I wish you an abundance of all of that good stuff. Have a fantastic week. It looks like you will. Let me know in the comments how it shapes up. Take care, and I'll see you soon.